Hey there, yarn lovers, it's Gary, and I'm coming to you from my living room in Vancouver, Canada. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Tuesday, April 14, 2020, and this is video 47. Are you like me, having a difficult time trying to recall what day it is of the week, or whether it's the weekend, what number of the month that we're on? It is quite a difficult thing for me to retain, and occasionally I find myself going to the kitchen and looking at the calendar or switching on my phone to collect that information on what day it is of the month. For people viewing this later down the way, I am not losing my marbles. I am actually self-quarantining and practicing when I do go out the new phenomena called social distancing. So yeah, it's what we have to do in the world today, it having COVID-19 virus sweeping around everywhere as an invisible enemy. So if you're just joining me for the very first time, what I'm setting up in this podcast is my journey in yarn crafts. So that's everything knitting, crocheting, I'm doing a little bit of hand dyeing of yarn, so I hope that you'll sit back and enjoy the next little while and maybe give me a thumbs up. Also think about subscribing, that would be great. It encourages me to move forward. And all of those new subscribers that I've recently seen joining the Fiber Friends out there, I want to say thank you and welcome. Welcome back to all of my subscribers who have been with me for a while as well. I love reading all of your comments. So in this particular video, I'm going to be showcasing a Herrschners haul that I purchased online. And I had received this a while back, maybe 3 weeks ago. So I took part of their discounts that they had on St. Paddy's Day, which is March 17th, which was about a month ago. And I received it pretty promptly, and it's been here with me now for about 3 weeks. So I've opened it and I'm super happy with the product that I purchased. So I'm going to showcase some of those products and give some ideas on what to use. But before I do that, Herrschners is having a 20% sale today, it being April 14th. I don't know how long it's going to be on for. But a lot of these items that I'm going to showcase today are at a discounted price, I think, of 20%. So even more of a discounted price than when I purchased them on St. Paddy's Day, which I think was 17%. All the figures that I'm going to give you of price range will be in US currency, and they will be before the discount has been taken off. So yeah, I'm not really quick enough to do the calculations with an odd number like 17%. So yeah, I guess you'll have to get your calculators out and figure all that out. So let's begin. I've been watching a couple of openings already months ago. I think maybe this new line of yarn came out from Premiere about 6 months ago, and no, maybe not 6 months, maybe 3 months ago, and I've been dying to get it. So I've been saving up my pennies, and it actually was a little bit of birthday money as well that I spent on this yarn. So it is Premiere's Spun color in these wonderful cakes. Holy smokes, are they soft. This is a greyish colorway and quite a cool colorway. I love it. And it's part mulled, which means that there are two colored strands that are spun together. So you get the mull look, you get in some instances there is solid color as well. So I love the kind of yarn that gives the crafter the look that they've actually changed out color and done a lot of work with color controlling. But in actual fact, what they've done is worked it up from end to end, and all of the work is already in the skein of yarn that they're using. So lovely colorway there. So that's it again, Spun color. I'll tell you a little bit about their specs. This colorway is called Agate, and it is a medium 4 worsted weight yarn, and they're suggesting 5mm knitting needles or 5mm crochet hook. The care instructions are to hand wash and lay flat to dry. They are suggesting that you can go into the Premier Yarns website for patterns if you want to get inspiration. That's always good to have on hand. And it is 419 yards or 384 meters, and you get 200 grams in this cake. The contents of the fibers are 65% acrylic and 35% fine superwash merino, and it's just, there's no itch factor to it at all, so no undergarments are required for this. So I absolutely love these cakes. They're amazing. What else can I say? It's made in India, and the price on this before my discount was $6.99. So Herrschners sells it for $6.99 at their regular everyday discount or everyday price. And when you go onto Premier's site, they sell them for $7.99. So as a little bit of a tip there, if you're looking to practice, or not practice, but if you're looking to try out this yarn yourself. And I purposely wore the Compass Cowl from Tin Can Knits, so that I'm thinking of maybe making up a couple of more cowls that are more of a snug fit in this yarn. So yeah, I love, love, love that. I got some more colorways in it too, so I'm really interested to see how they work up differently. And here's another colorway here. Absolutely stunning. It is a lot warmer than the other one. The other one was a little cooler, and it's got more vibrancy in the color. And this one is called Woodland. Absolutely delicious. Delicious, delicious. Here's another one here. I just can't tell which one I like better. Each time I look at them separately, I think, yes, you are the one that I think I'm going to grab first and start working with. And then I pick up the next one and I'm like, no, actually, you're the one that I want to work with next. So this one is in the colorway River Rocks. And just to showcase how different the colors are looking, it's the River Rock and the Woodlands. And I have it in, this one is also quite a more muted, smoky colors, I would say. And this one is called Mallard. Mallard? I'll show you that because I don't know whether I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's it there. Really, really soft. Oh. This is probably the for me, it's the more contrasty version that I like in the vibrant yellows that they have up against like the honey browns. I really like that a lot. This one is Autumn. Okay, that's all the spun color that I have. The next little bit that I've got for you is the Coffee Shop, which I've never had Coffee Shop before. It's another Premier yarn, and all of these are from Herrschners. So they also sell Premier, they also sell Red Heart, so they've got a great collection of other yarns that are on the market in the one location. And this one here is, oh, I'll tell you a little bit about the Coffee Shop. It is a lightweight 3. And the care instructions for this particular yarn are machine wash in warm and lay flat to dry. They are suggesting a 4mm pair of knitting needles and a 4.25 crochet hook. That's millimeter crochet hook. And in this cake you get 284 yards, which equals 260 meters, and it is 100 grams in the cake. The content of fiber is 85 acrylic and 15 wool. It is a product of, or made in Turkey as well. And this one would work up really nice as a beanie. I think this would also, because it's a finer one, be nice as maybe a shawl. And I'm thinking the Dragon Ballet shawl or something that has texture to it, like the ridging and an open lace area would be really nice in this particular yarn. So the price of the coffee shops were, where are you? $3.99, and that's before my discount. So that's a really good value. The next coffee shop I got was in Coral Reef. So that's the colorway there. A very pastel-y. I find it more pastel-y and like a happy color from the 80s. Absolutely love that. And that was it for coffee shop. The other thing that I got was my very first try of the Red Heart Red Heart Colorscape yarn. And this one is also a variegated, but it has a lot more fuzz on it. I don't know whether you can see that. There you go. Against that red wall there, you see a lot of fuzz. I don't know whether I like the amount of fuzz on this, only because it would peel. That's what I think it will happen. But also it doesn't lend too much to, like, if you want to do some interesting needlework or hook work with your stitch. So I'm not too sure about this one starting out. It is soft and squishy, but it just looks like it's a little bit like haggard or like already kind of tired a little bit. I don't know whether that makes any sense. But let's talk about this Colorscape a little bit. That's quite a nice little shawl on the ball band. So this colorway is called Bangkok, and they're suggesting 5mm knitting needles or 4.5mm crochet hook. It's considered a 4-weight, so worsted 4-weight. Its care instructions are you can cold machine wash on gentle cycle, and you can tumble dry. It is 100% acrylic, and what is the weight? 100 grams. In that you get 187 yards or 171 meters, and it is a product of or made in India. So the price of this skein was I don't see it here. Did they actually charge me for this? Oh, here we go. It was $3.49. So I do like the colors. I just not sure about the finish of the yarn. I also got it in Rome. Oh, I see a trend happening here with the naming convention. They're all places around the world. More terracottas and like autumnal colors, like that, very much. What's this one? It might be a second Bangkok. Yeah, it's a second Bangkok. So I got 2 Bangkoks, and I got 2 of these. Nope, I got 2 Rome. There's another Rome there. So I got 2 of those. And this one here is Acapulco. It's where the Love Boat used to always go to, Acapulco. I remember that. And yeah, so see how they work up. Not too sure. It's very similar in my mind to like Ferris wheel, although it does present a little thicker than, I think Ferris wheel is probably a 3, and this is a 4-weight. So same kind of idea, but a heavier weight, I think. And I do like how the Ferris wheel works up. So hopefully that will be just as glamorous as the Ferris wheel. I also got jeans Lion Brand's jeans yarn. Is it called jeans yarn? Let's open it and see. Ooh. Okay, so I see this in my Michaels, and it is called jeans. I see this in my Michaels for like $8.99 for one ball, and that's Canadian price, so I don't know what that equals to in US dollars. It might be like, I don't know, $5.99 or something, or $5. But when I saw this being packaged in package of 3 and selling for a price of, let's have a look, it is $12 for the 3 in US currency, so it probably is like 15 Canadian. That's like buying 2 balls and getting 1 for free if I was to shop at Michaels. So yeah, it's Lion Brand's jeans again, and let me tell you a little bit about this. It is, the colorway is called Brand New, so I guess that's when you buy your jeans, that's what they're meant to look like. And it is considered a fall weight. Yeah, I would say a very sort of light fall weight there. And you get 100 grams. In that it is 246 yards or 225 meters. The care instructions looks like you can machine wash this and tumble dry. And yes, and it's 100% acrylic, made in India. And one of my fiber friends sent me a picture of one of the shawls that she created, and I loved all of the like jeans washi blues that she used in it. So thank you for that idea. I'm actually going to do that. It's a crochet pattern, and I'm going to look back through my emails, and what I'll do is I will link the pattern that she used, and then you can take a look and see. It's not done, I guess the pattern's not done in the exact yarn that she used, but she used this jeans yarn, and yeah, so we can maybe do that together. That would be a great pattern to do. So yeah, I've got 3 of those for the just under $12 US. Awesome. And something new that I have never used as well is Premier's Rodeo, and it's a cotton blend with, I believe, some polyester, and it's a little rough. It's like a little stiff. Maybe this will soften up with a wash, but it's called Premier Rodeo, if I didn't say that already. And it is using this similar colors, but they've kind of wound them together. This one has more white in it, but uses the same blue, and this one has a little white in it, using the same blue. So I thought maybe a garment worked up in kind of like a fade or something, where I'm doing a row or a line of crochet and then switching out, and then having a middle section where it's a combination of that, and having the 2 ends, or the top or the bottom, in the solid use of the color. So there'll be a little ombre in the middle. So that, I think, would be a great idea. So a little bit about this yarn. It's considered a 4 weight. It is 85 cotton, 15 polyester, and they're suggesting a 4mm set of knitting needles or a 5.5mm crochet hook, and you can machine wash in warm and tumble dry on normal setting for your care of the yarn. And this is a made in Turkey item. The ball is 100 grams, and in that you get 265 yards or 243 meters. So that's probably enough to make a nice little neck wrap, or let's see, I think something flowy. So yeah, maybe a small scarf, like a scarf a chief would be great. The colorways of these are this medium blue, and this one is called, where did I see that? light blue. So that's light blue and that's medium blue. That makes sense, doesn't it? Like those a lot. And the Rodeo were going for $2.79 before the discounted price. The last thing I did with Herrschners was, because I wanted to see what their mystery wool bag, grab bag was for the spring season, and it was a little different from the last one. The same as the last one, but different colors, I should say. So this is what I got with that grab bag. So we got the Willow wheels here, and we got the Everest bundles of donut shaped yarn balls. So I'll just pull them out so that we can have a look, and I'll showcase what I got last time with my colorway. So I'm so happy that I have different colorway now to blend and do color work with. So this is the Willow Everest. Really, really soft yarn. And a little bit about the Everest is that this one colorway is called Steel. So it's a nice gray color. It's made in Turkey. It's 50% fine merino and 50% microfiber. Excuse me. And it is a 50-gram ball, in that you get 126 yards or 115 meters. And yeah, it's really soft. I like it a lot. The care instructions are you have to hand wash and lay flat to dry. And I love it. So in the last one, I got the colorway Plum and the colorway Cranberry. So I got a lot of warm colors. And these ones here are called, what colorway is this? Dusk. So, well, they look a little different on the camera. No, that's better. There we go. So, lovely colors there. So, 4 of these. And with the Willow wheels, in the last package, I got colorways called Nevada and what's the other one called? Cosmos. And in this one, I got Pansy. Yeah, it does look like pansies. And the let's have a look. You can look at that color while I read. So in this, the care instructions again are to hand wash, lay flat to dry. The content is 70% acrylic, 30% wool. They're suggesting for this 3-weight yarn to use 3.75 millimeter knitting needles or a 3.75 millimeter crochet hook. And the cakes have 377 yards or 345 meters, and the weight is 139 grams. So very, very soft. I used the Nevada ones that I got in Just Feel Festive Shawl from Kalisha of the, I want to say the Quirky Monday podcast. And I'm going to link where you can find that pattern from Kalisha. It is a free pattern, and I did them in the Willow Wheels Nevada colorway, and it turned out really nice. So I'm thinking these would be great options as well if you wanted to do Just Feel Festive Shawls. So this is the last color that I got in there. I love this color too. It's awesome. So the color of this one is called Eden. Lovely and soft. It has a little sleek shine to it, which works up really nicely with a flowy garment. when you choose a stitch and a hook size that, or a needle size that pairs well with this yarn, it does have a lovely sheen and silky touch to it. So love these a lot. I would go back if I had more finances to get more of these grab bags. So let's talk about the grab bag price. It was $14.99, in which you got 4 willow wheels and 4 of the Everest donut balls. So these type of balls, and I think that's a fabulous deal. What they do that I can gather with what I've received from my previous Herrschners yarn haul and this Herrschners yarn haul is that they choose colorways that may match together. So the Everest yarn that they give you kind of relates to the wheels that they give you as well. So that and that kind of go well together. And these two here kind of go well together, like they've done an effort there to kind of get a similar feel that would naturally sit well visually. So I like that they've done that, because if you want to play around with the different textures of the yarn, then you have a project waiting to happen in the grab bag. I really enjoyed that. So just to give you an idea of what I got in the last one, I won't open this one. So my last order that I made, which was in January, so that was 2 months earlier, this is the colorways that I got. So this is the plum and the cranberry, the galaxy, and the Nevada. So yeah, sorry about the sheen there. So that concludes my little reveal that I had to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Comment on what you would think about making for some of these items. The homespun, have you seen something that's been worked up in a way that you loved, and maybe you can share the pattern or the address of where you found that pattern with all of us. That would be great. Also the willow wheels, if you've seen anything done special with the willow wheels, I'm thinking that the Just Feel Festive Shawl would be awesome. And the Dragon Valley Shawl for maybe a coffee shop might be interesting as well. So yeah, I'd love to hear your comments. So please feel free, and feel confident that what you say won't go astray. We all love hearing what you have to say. So share your ideas and get involved with our communications. That would be great. And give me a thumbs up. I think I said that already. If you haven't subscribed already, please think about subscribing. Thanks for watching, sharing, liking the video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.